Hi, MF is back here. I was always wondering about the famous quote. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But why doesn't the horse drink? Imagine a traveler after a long, exhausting journey. He finally reaches fresh water with his horse. The water is right there. The traveler touches it, almost saying, "Here you are. This is what you need." But the horse simply stands still. Nothing is blocking him. The opportunity is there, and yet, he refuses. Maybe this proverb is not really about water. Maybe it is about something much deeper, attitude, because life can bring us to the opportunity, but the final choice is still ours. The moment the horse refuses to drink, everyone has an opinion. He's stubborn. He doesn't know what's good for him. Pull him closer. But notice something. Everybody is judging the behavior, and almost nobody is asking why. We do this with people too. Someone resists change, ignores advice, or turns down an opportunity, and immediately we label them difficult, negative, or unmotivated. But behavior is often only what we can see. Behind it may be fear, uncertainty, a bad experience, or simply hesitation. So perhaps the wiser question is not, what is wrong with this horse? It is, what is behind the refusal? Because understanding begins where judgment ends. Now the story changes. Instead of pulling harder, the horseman stops. He loosens the rope. He steps back, and he gives the horse space. No struggle, no forcing, no shouting. Then, slowly, the horse begins moving toward the water by itself. The horseman understands an important lesson. I can guide its direction, but I cannot choose its response. And that applies far beyond horses. As leaders, parents, coaches, or friends, we can explain, encourage, and create opportunities, but genuine commitment cannot be forced. Sometimes influence is not about pushing harder. Sometimes it is about creating enough trust and space for someone to take the next step willingly. That is not weakness, that is wisdom. But now comes the uncomfortable part. Sometimes we are the horse. Life keeps leading us to different kinds of water. Opportunities, good advice, learning, healthier choices, second chances. And still, sometimes we refuse to drink, not because the opportunity is missing, but because something inside us is resisting it. Fear, ego, comfort, old habits, or simply our attitude. Two people can stand in front of exactly the same opportunity. One sees difficulty, the other sees possibility. Same water, different response. And that difference can change everything, because life may provide the opportunity, but our attitude determines what we do with it. Finally, the horse lowers its head and drinks. Interesting, right? The water did not change. The journey did not change. The opportunity was there all along. What changed? The response. And perhaps that is the real lesson behind this old proverb. We cannot control every event. We cannot control every person. And we cannot force every outcome. But we can choose the attitude we bring to what happens next. The water may already be right in front of us. The opportunity may already be there. So ask yourself, am I willing to drink? Choose your attitude. Because attitude turns opportunity into action. Thanks for your time and watching the video. I hope this little story inspires you to look differently at the opportunities already in front of you. More inspirations to come from Inspired by Maan Studio. Until next time, stay inspired.